Hey guys, I'm so excited to share with you these adorable Easter DIYs, and let's jump right into it. DIY number 1. We are going to start with these 2 new pieces from Dollar Tree, 2 wood rounds. We're also going to use some white Waverly paint. We're going to use some black spray paint also. You are going to need some beads, and you're going to need some E6000 and hot glue. The beads that are attached to here are not the same size as the ones I'm using, so you will see me set these to the side so they do not get mixed into the size beads and one happened to pop in there, but that's okay. I found it immediately, thank goodness, because I didn't want to add a smaller bead. Now we're going to take these braids out, I think is what they're called. Mr. Joe told me about those. They are called braids, and I'm glad to learn that. Thank you, Joe. So we're going to take those braids out and move on to the round boards. After we get started, I'm going to show you, you want to make sure these are kind of, here we go. We want to make sure they're lined up, but not completely against the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill these beads all the way around the circle. These beads are actually the beads that come off of the new farmhouse decor heart-shaped circles that they came out with. They came out with a few different shapes of them, and I just cut the wire and took the beads off and used them that way. It's an amazing $1.25 for beads, and they are really good beads for DIYs. So if you see any of those new circle or heart beaded, I guess it's called decor, make sure you grab them. Here we go. This is all of it done all the way around. It looks stunning. So here I'm just checking to make sure that it's all lining up, and then you will see my OCD kick in. I see some little pieces of glue, and so then I just take a second, and you should too, and just go all the way around and just make sure there's no little, pieces of hot glue. Now this is a wood hot glue, so it is made for using it for wood, but I also use the E6000. Oh my gosh, do as I say, not as I do with this one. Do not add your glue like this to your beads. I wish I would have not done that, but it's a lesson learned. What happens is before it, really makes it to glue, and I got to flip it over, some of the glue had rolled down, but that's okay. You can barely even tell now. Now we're going to do the same thing with these little ones. This is going to be our second tier, and we are going to just start with the beads, and we're going to run those all the way around, kind of trying to follow the lines. It is a little hard because the beads don't fit directly, so just do your best. It doesn't matter. And then, as I said, do it like this. Add your glue to your top of the board that you're going to be adding, or whatever pieces you're using. You can use any 2 pieces to make these, any size, any shape. It really is up to you. It is to match your decor in your home. I just give you guys ideas of what I make for my home so that you can be inspired to make your own pieces how you enjoy and love them. I loved how this turned out. So now I'm going to take another one of these candlesticks, and I'm going to break it off because I need a top piece for this. And I was stuck. I didn't know what I was going to use, but we got a good old shower curtain rod. I broke that piece off, and it was perfect. I'm sorry you didn't see me hot glue it either, but I'm holding it in place for a second. As you see, I turn it for you guys to show you. Make sure it's standing straight, and if it's not, while it's drying, just turn it just a little, and then it will be perfectly straight on there. And that is my top piece. You guys, I didn't get a piece of or video of me adding that to the top, but you will see it. So what I did is I decided to paint it all white and give it like a base coat, so that when I spray paint it black, and you'll see that also here shortly, it just kind of all was cohesive, and it wasn't, I don't know why I did this. I wasted my time probably, but it made me feel good to do it, and make sure that it was just all white and one color before I went and sprayed it black. My goal is, honestly, I'm going to try my hand at antiquing this. I'm going to do like I guess I'm going to use like my sander and take off a little bit of the black in spots, and underneath you'll see the white, which is also why I did it. So please use your gloves when you're outside spray painting. Make sure you spray paint in a nice ventilated area. You do not want to be spray painting in closed doors. So I'm going to just go all the way around, making sure that I'm getting those beads really, really well each way. That way they're getting a full coverage, and you're going to do the same thing to the bottom. You'll also see me come back and do a second coat and do underneath of the areas, and that's because I really want to make sure that when this is done, it looks like it was bought from Hobby Lobby or one of those fancy places, and it was actually made with all Dollar Tree items. At the end of this video, you'll see this completed. DIY number 2. You guys, this DIY is so simple. All you need is a plate from Dollar Tree. If you don't have a Cricut, you can use window clings or whatever you would prefer to decorate this with. You can use napkins and Mod Podge it on. Here I'm taking the bunny that I used with my Cricut to cut it out, and I am going to remove the, weed it is what it's called, and remove all of the paper that I don't need. And here it is. He is adorable. This is a unicorn dust design recreation. I saw this on her channel and I had to make it. I will link her channel down in the description box. You should totally check her out. Her DIYs are absolutely amazing, and she also does thrift flips and sells them. So definitely check out her page if you have not. And so what I'm going to do is just line it right on the paper, or on the plate where I see fit, and I'm just going to take my scraper and rub it down. I am using all of my Cricut tools, except for my scraper, because I don't know where my Cricut one went. That is a Dollar Tree one, and they work just as well. But I do love my Cricut items. And here we are. We're going to pull this off and reveal this adorable little foil bunny I did in a rose gold, and it is so cute. I am so happy with how this turned out. His little whisker got messed up, but all you have to do is just rub it out. If you have any little bumps or anything like that, just take your little scraper and push it out. I always try to use my finger and go around all of the areas that are on the plate and just make sure that they're fully down so that they don't come up. But how adorable did this turn out? DIY number 3. Okay, so here I took 3 picture frames that I already had. These are from Olivia's bedroom when we redid her room from rainbows to Elsa, and we are going to transform these. We're going to just print out some adorable pictures, whatever pictures you prefer. I chose this one, and some watercolor flowers to go on each side. I saw these images and I had to print them and show you how easy it is to just take a basic picture frame that you already have. If you have a printer, if you don't, you can go to the library and print off pictures or paper or anything for, like, I think it's 3 cents a sheet or 5 cents. But it is amazing to just up your, decor around your home for really inexpensive. And I adore this set so much. I cannot wait to hang this in my kitchen for Easter to go along with all of my other Easter projects that you will see in this video. And you guys have to stick around to the end and see it all together. Please like this video if you are still here. Make sure you subscribe if you are new and have not. And as always, I appreciate all of you guys that watch my videos and show up every week for me. You guys are the best. All right, so we are going to just clip off any extra that may be giving it a little hard time to get in there. And oh my gosh, you guys, look at this bunny. How adorable. And here's the end product. DIY number 4. All right, guys, here is our 4th DIY, and it is so sinking cute and simple, and Anyone can make all of these. These are really easy, friendly beginner DIYs. We are going to take some of these little Easter eggs and carrot wood cutouts from Dollar Tree. They are really thick too. I was surprised at the quality of them. And I started with just yellow. I was going to do the carrot just yellow, and then I decided I couldn't do it. It just wouldn't work. My brain wouldn't allow me to make it one color. So, and you guys, those are makeup brushes. I have so many of them, and because I am not doing makeup on my channel anymore, I don't need that many. So I dispersed them through my 5 girls or 4 of them, and you put the rest up for my paints, and they do great. So if you have makeup brushes you're not using and want to DIY with them, that is a good way to use them. So here I'm just going to take a little bit of yellow and a little bit of red and make like a muted orange color. I didn't want really something real bright because I don't really do a lot of bright colors, but this turned out perfect and it looks so stinking cute. So you guys always, mix up your colors if you don't have the exact color you're looking for. I actually didn't have not one orange in my stash, so it looks like I need to get some orange. But this actually turned out to be the perfect little color for this carrot. And then I decided to go back over the green because I got some orange on the green area. And so I just take my pretty much dry brush and just brush it over. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh, these little cutouts are absolutely adorable and go so cute with any decor because you can make them whatever color you want. All right, for the egg, we are going to keep it simple. We're just doing this Ballet Slipper Pink by Waverly. And I just love this color. You guys know that. If you watch my DIYs, I use this a lot, lots and lots of times because I'm just obsessed with it. It's just a gorgeous color in general. So we take these, oh my gosh, you guys, these freaking mini mason jars are adorable. I was so glad when I found these. I actually grabbed a few because I want to make a few sets. Look, they just fit in your hands. They're just so teeny tiny and just so stinking cute. Everything's stinking cute. And so what I wanted to do, I didn't want it to be see-through, but I didn't want to add like, I don't know, moss or anything. So this actually came from a Get Well box that I had received, and I'm a pack rat. I save everything. So I filled it. Kind of looks like a little coffee in there, but I just didn't want it see-through. And so you see that yellow ribbon on the table also. I was going to try to use that and it just didn't look right. I stuck with the white and tan butcher twine, I think, or butcher, I don't know what it's called, string, that string, baker twine, I think is what it's called. Anyway, I stuck with that and I thought it was just perfect. So I don't even hot glue this on there. I just tie a really tight knot on there. And I'm so glad I used this ribbon because it really, really turned out cute. So you see, I'm just fluffing this really tiny bow, which didn't have much fluffing to do, but it's me. I'm OCD and it has to be perfect. And so I played with it until it, stood straight and the bow stood up high and it was perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Even if you were just to leave it just like that without adding the egg and the carrot to the front of it, you guys, these are absolutely adorable. So I do the same thing to the other side. I just tie my little bows on there. Y'all can get these at Dollar Tree. These are all Dollar Tree products in this video. Every item is a Dollar Tree product, obviously except for the paint and the glue, but everything else is Dollar Tree. And I have had so much fun making these. I hope you guys are enjoying them. And they're just simple. They're just really simple, easy DIYs for you guys to recreate. I have so many amazing creators I'm following, and I just get such inspiration from following what I enjoy and love the most. And then I kind of just add my own little spin to things. And that's why I give credit when credit is due. If I follow someone else's video, I will always say that. If you see me make something that I didn't give a shout out to, I may not have even saw it and just recreated it. But I always try to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. If I am not the original creator, you guys, look at these. Here's the end result. DIY number 5. I'm telling you guys, I don't know which one I love the most, but here we are. We're gonna make some bunny food, and we're gonna start with one of these little crates from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna take some apple barrel brown paint and just paint this whole little box. I saw this and I don't remember where. I can't remember if it was Facebook or if it was a YouTube video. It was like a while ago. It was a few months ago, but I totally knew that when I started crafting, I had to recreate this and bring this to you guys. And so I'm just gonna go around and give it just one good coat. I don't even put it on like a plate. I'm just squirting it on and then just painting as we go. I started with the bottom, that way it would be dried. It really takes just seconds for this to dry because the wood just absorbs it. So I started with the bottom, that way by the time I'm done around the edges and the inside, I can set it down. And here we go. Now we're gonna take some of this Spanish moss and we're just gonna take a little bit. You don't even need much. I'm not even gluing it in. I kind of wanted a little messy look to it. And we're gonna take some of these Dollar Tree carrots and we are going to just stick them in randomly all over this little bunny box. You guys, this thing turns out adorable. At the end, you will see the tier tray with it decorated. So I hope you guys stick around to the end so that you can see that. And you guys definitely have to let me know which one you guys love the best. What DIY is your favorite in this video? I can never choose, but if I had to pick one, I would say it's this one. I really enjoyed making this. And it's simple, you guys. It is so simple, and it's all Dollar Tree products. Again, this whole video is made with all Dollar Tree products except for the paint and the glue. And so I just decided to figure out how many carrots I want to have in there, how I want to have them. I kind of want it all messy, like the bunny was in there digging around in the dirt trying to get the bunny, the carrots out. And so this thing is so cute. These little bunny butts that they came out with at Dollar Tree was the perfect complement for things like this so that you don't have to make them and they're already ready. Now, I thought I was going to be done with it when I was done with it like this. I was like, this is going to be the end of it. And then I took it a step further, which is why I call it bunny food now, because I decided that was supposed to be the end. Then I was like, nope, I need some lettering on the front. So I go and I grab my fake Rae Dunn, letters, inspired Rae Dunn letters from Amazon. I'll also link these down in the description box. I absolutely love these letters. I use them all the time. Also, I didn't have any more O's, so I used the inside of them, but you will see at the end, I didn't keep them on there. I actually used the Q letters and just cut the bottom of the Q pieces off. And you guys, here's the end results of this one. Okay, so tell me what your favorite was. I can't choose. They're all so stinking adorable, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.